should collect
Yeah.
data how is going to be used. Also, member data such as passwords and credit card
Yeah.
number needs to be
Okay, so
encrypted. Yeah,
I think, let me check it.
encrypted.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
What examples of sophisticated online data gathering does the writer give? Okay, so sophisticated firm. Okay, let me see.
I think it's
Yeah.
in the C paragraph.
Yeah, like C paragraph. So let me check it. Okay. I can't find anything
Yeah,
in paragraph C. I can't find anything, but let me check it here. Okay. So, like we can say here, online advertisers can analyze an
okay.
individual's web
Mm,
activities through technologies such as cookies in order to target users with certain adverts and social media sites like Facebook and Twitter. So actually through their web
mm,
activities like because we are looking up just some examples, looking for some examples of sophisticated online data gathering, how to collect data. Okay, so
yeah,
yeah, I think this one is the answer.
yeah,
So yeah, how actually through their web activities. So it can be like social media, Facebook, Twitter, and of course, even software to track the movement of our mouse on the screen. So this way they can collect data. And
yeah.
five, what is the writer's main advice to companies who use customer data?
Make sure the approach is legal.
Definitely. It's really important to make sure that actually the approved way is legal. Okay, let's see. Find one or two words now in paragraph A to C to match the definition. So we have some definitions here and we want to find mm, words can actually be matched. A period in history where people have access to lots of information, of course, is information age.
Yeah.
Okay. And the second one is the study of facts and information, often from a computer.
Mm.
Okay. Paragraph A, you
Yes,
can
I think.
find
Yeah, I think
data
it.
analytics.
I,
So, yes, you can
I
find
think.
this phrase.
Yeah. Analyze the data and then
Analytic,
turn into
yeah.
profit. Yeah.
This one, to understand just how, paragraph one, the first one,
Yeah.
yeah, here, data analytics.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. Like to analyze the data and turn it into profit to understand just how important data analytics. So if this is the study of data analytics is the study of facts, data.
Yeah.
Yes. And number three, how people act and what they do when they make when they make buying decision. So it's
Please. Further recommendation.
no, it's not further recommendation. How about customer behavior? Look at
Mm-hmm.
this. Yeah.
Yeah.
Customer behavior, of course,
Mm.
how people act and what they do when they make buying decision. So actually, this is their behavior.
behavior, right?
Yes, of course. So, yes, customer behavior.
Yeah.
And data relating to a particular group of people, data related to a particular, yeah, let me see. Ah,
The- Demographic.
definitely. Starbucks studies traffic flows and demographics in order to identify potential new store locations. Yes, very good. And five, paragraph B, affected by the information and facts you have collected, affected.
Mm, quest, question
Data,
mark.
data driven. What is, okay, as so much decision making becomes data driven. What is this? Data driven means affected by data, by information and
Yeah.
facts.
Mm,
Yes. So five. And the timeline of customer activity when buying products from a website. Let me see.
um, record.
Look at this. Then it's also important to keep
Uh,
records on a customer's transactional history, telling you not
mm,
only what a customer buys, but also when and how often.
mm.
So this one is the answer.
Yes.
Huh? Yes. So because it's a timeline, yeah, of customer
Mm,
activity, that is transactional history. And the next one, the collection of information is.
mm. Collect, collection of information. Mm. Uh, by specialist company.
Is data gathering. Look, online advertisers can
Mm-hmm.
analyze, okay, here, sorry, here, companies who have sophisticated forms of data gathering. Here, gather mean
Mm,
collect,
mm.
collecting information data. And the next one, small files which a website sends to your computer to track what you click on is, oh, what we hate is.
Cookie.
Yeah, of course, cookies, very good. And the next one is paragraph C. A statement explaining how a company will use a person's data.
Uh,
Statement explain how a company, so we have some
um,
policies. Yeah, a person's data, how a
mm,
company will use a person's data, that is privacy policy. Yes. And the last
privacy
one,
policy. But
yeah,
can uh, yeah, yeah,
sorry.
privacy policy. Yes.
Yes, privacy policy. Yes. Okay.
Yes.
And the next one is when you lose or someone steals your customer data.
Uh, data breach.
Yes, definitely. Data breach. Yes,
Yeah.
very good. And actually, it's a really good word, especially in technology, business, law. We use it. And like
Yeah.
we can say s- another synonym is security breach. Yeah,
Yeah.
especially in digital and physical security, we can use it. So a security breach or data breach. Yeah. And well, the next one, write the missing word in questions 1 to 6. Okay, does your company need to employ people who are skilled in data gathering and data? We need a good collocation here.
Data analyst.
Analytic,
Yeah.
analytic, yes,
Data driven.
of course. Yeah, analytic. How much of your decision making is data
Driven.
driven? Of course, very good. And what are the typical of your business customers? For example,
Data.
uh,
Data or
data or
information.
demographic? Data or
Ah,
demographic? I think demographics.
demographic.
Yeah,
Yes.
of course, because
Because they
like
like
example,
sample
age,
age. Yeah.
yes, lifestyle, background, so it's demographics. And
Yes.
if someone reads your online
Transaction.
history, transactional, of course, history. And five, has your company ever had a data and had customer data stolen? Stolen.
Data privacy policy.
Data breach, because we are talking
Uh-huh.
about data stolen. Yeah, actually,
Uh-huh. Yeah.
and had customer data stolen.
Yeah.
And when you buy something from website or use its services, do you check and read its,
Privacy policy.
yes, privacy policy? Very good. Yes. Okay, and now let's match verbs 1 to 9 to actually nouns here. Then, okay, so of course we know that it's like, the combination of words and one. Analyze,
Next one. Uh, analyze. Analyze. Analyze data.
yeah, data and
Z.
activity, of course. Of
Yeah.
course.
Monitor. Monitor behavior.
Let me say monitor, yes, behavior.
Is right.
Yeah, of course.
Offer a peak.
Offer yeah,
Peak.
offer perks.
A purse. Yeah.
Perks, of
Purse.
course.
Yeah.
Perks. Make,
Much. recommendation,
Yes, make recommendations. Very good. And keep
records,
records, of course. Very good. And target.
user,
Yeah. Okay, target users. Okay. And the next one, disclose.
in the close, trust,
Disclose. How about
trust.
say personal information?
Yeah.
Disclose personal
Yes,
information. Yeah, of
yes, yes.
course.
And about trust,
Abuse, yes.
build
Trust, of
trust.
course.
Yeah. And encrypts credit
Encrypt,
card
of course.
number. Mm.
And encrypt. Very good. Yes. Okay. Well, okay. And now so there are some good collocations that you can use. There are some useful ones. And now let's see. Okay. Do you look at the ads and pop-ups? I hate pop-ups that you see on website or you ignore them. How
Yeah,
influential are they? Okay, so let's talk about ads first. Let's talk about different. So we have modern and traditional advertising methods. So like, which one, first, let's talk about these two categories. So, which one do you find more useful? Traditional methods like paper advertisements, or, for example, flyers, or I don't know, in the past, TV. But now we have pop-ups, emails. So, which one do you find more useful, practical?
yeah. It's um um useful in the customer perspective, right? Or the business perspective.
Yeah.
Customer perspective, right?
Yeah. It's like I'm asking. So, for example, we have, if you wanted to choose a method to advertise your product, to promote your
Yeah.
product, to advertise
Uh,
your product, would you go for traditional methods like flyers and some traditional, or no, like modern methods? Like, for example, we have celebrity endorsement, we have like,
yeah.
yeah, email, pop-up. So pop-up email, or I don't know, just on a website. So which one would you go for?
Yeah, I think there are some different from the traditional advertise and digital advertise. I think if I am a seller or I am a marketer, I think I will hybrid from all of them because I think the traditional they focus on brand. For example, on the TV and on the flyer, maybe make customer aware about the product and knowing about the product. But it's maybe only the first time impression. Um, it will educate you a customer that uh, what is the product and what and how to use or maybe and yeah. But in the digital marketing, for example, pop-up or digital ads, it's maybe um, um, performance marketing. They will focus on the customer to buy and know more further detail of the product. And I think in the first phase, I will uh, do some campaign on the traditional to make aware about the product
Mhm.
into the minds of the top of mind of customer. On the next phase, I will run some campaign in digital to convert them from to experience and buys the product.
Of course, yeah. Yeah, actually, it can be both of them. Maybe we can have the combination of both methods. So for different reasons. So traditional and modern. So for different reasons. And yes, okay. So, like what I don't know the product, how to use it. So maybe the first impression. Yeah, I do agree with you. So like maybe we can use the combination of the two methods. Of course. Uh, these days, we can say that modern methods are more
Yeah,
commonly used because people, I don't know, yes, as you said, traditional marketing, I definitely agree with you. Traditional marketing helps raise awareness about the product. And of
yeah,
course, it give customers a basic understanding of what it is and how to use it. However,
yeah,
it's often creates only a first impression, as you said. On the other
mm,
hand, we have digital marketing, modern or like ads or like pop-ups or online ads, okay? Actually,
mm,
they can be used for performance marketing. So here we have different. So it's performance marketing, where the focus is on driving sales and
yes,
yeah, of course, providing more in-depth information. And I definitely agree with you. So I
mm,
think you said in the first frame, I said personally in the initial phase. I mean,
yeah,
initial phase is a good phrase. Yeah, I think we would run a traditional campaign to build a
yeah,
brand awareness. And of course, then, of course, we can
mm,
move to another side that is another part
mhm,
that is like digital marketing and performance marketing, actually. Yeah,
yeah,
I do agree with you. Okay, let's see. Let's see. We have listening. So first, let's read the context to see. Okay, Caroline Rogers works for Serato.com, a motor insurance company specializing in affordable insurance for young drivers. The company is considering new ways of reaching its target audience, and Caroline recently attended a seminar on online advertising. So, what is the question? Listen to Caroline reporting back on the seminar and what do these figures refer to? So we have some figures. Let's listen and let's see what they're talking about and what these figures refer to. Just let me, okay, play it. 12:1.
Unit 12, 12.1.
Could you fill us in on the most relevant information from the seminar?
Sure, it was extremely informative and basically it gave us an overview of figures regarding advertising via blogs and podcasts.
Interesting. What did you find out?
Well, in general, traditional forms of advertising to our 18 to 30s market are becoming less effective. They're saying that the way ahead is to advertise where our target audience are hanging out, which is on blogs and podcasts.
Okay, so what are the facts and figures?
Apparently, a recent study shows a huge increase in advertising investment via these media just in the last year. In fact, spending went up to $20.4 million.
What's that in terms of growth?
It's 198.4% in 1 year, which is pretty incredible.
That sounds very promising.
Yes. One of the presenters, Simon Darby, said companies were investing fast and that we should take this opportunity before our competitors do.
Okay. How do these figures compare within the different user-generated media?
User-generated media, meaning...
I mean things like blogs, podcasts, RSS feeds.
Oh, okay. thanks.
Yes, Simon claimed that last year blog advertising accounted for 81.4% of collective spending on user-generated media, but roughly speaking, by 2025, it'll only comprise 39.7%.
So how should we interpret this drop?
Well, supposedly, podcast advertising will be the front runner over the next 4 years, overtaking spending on blog ads.
Can we look at the figures?
Yes, I have them here on this graph. According to a recent survey, total projected expenditure on blog advertising will reach $300.4 million in 4 years, whereas expenditure on podcast advertising will have grown at an annual compound rate of 154.4% to $327 million.
So the bottom line is that user-generated media will be our new advertising platform, whether we like it or not.
That's right. Simon assured us that this form of advertising more or less guarantees we reach our target audience.
Can you give us the lowdown on the types of companies advertising through these media?
Sure. The overriding trend is for technology, car and media brands to use this form of advertising. I've got examples of some of these companies here.
Well, 18 to 30 is...
I think I need to listen again.
Yeah, of course. And I will pause it so then we can answer the questions one by one.
Unit 12. 12.1.
Could you fill us in on the most relevant information from the seminar?
Sure, it was extremely informative and basically it gave us an overview of figures regarding advertising via blogs and podcasts.
Interesting. What did you find out?
Well, in general, traditional forms of advertising to our 18 to 30s market are becoming less effective. They're saying that the way ahead is to advertise where our target audience are hanging out, which is on blogs and podcasts.
Oh,
So 18 to 30 is
Use blog and podcast.
the age
Yeah,
of.
yeah.
The age of the target, yeah.
okay. So what are the facts and figures?
Apparently, a recent study shows a huge increase in advertising investment via these media just in the last year. In fact, spending went up to $20.4 million.
What's that in terms of growth?
It's 198.4% in 1 year, which is pretty incredible.
That sounds very promising.
Yes,
So 198.4 is,
A grow 1 year.
yes, growth in advertising. Very good.
one of the presenters, Simon Darby, said companies were investing fast and that we should take this opportunity before our competitors do.
Okay. How do these figures compare within the different user-generated media?
User-generated media, meaning...
I mean things like blogs, podcasts, RSS feeds.
Oh, okay, thanks.
Yes, Simon claimed that last year blog advertising accounted for 81.4% of collective spending on user-generated media, but roughly speaking, by 2025, it'll only comprise...
So 81.4 is,
Use blog.
the preparation spent on blog advertising. Spent, yes,
on blog. That
Blog.
means only it's podcast and blog. So
Yeah.
so on the blog 81%.
Yeah, of
and
course. So we are talking about, yes, this is about blog
Yeah.
advertising. Okay, and podcast. So 81.4, actually, it's the preparation spent on blog advertising.
yeah,
And next
yeah.
one.
39.7%.
So how should we interpret this drop?
Well, supposedly, podcast advertising will be the front runner over the next 4 years, overtaking spending on blog ads.
Can we look at the figures?
Yes, I have them here on this graph. According to a recent survey, total projected expenditure on blog advertising will reach $300.4 million in 4 years, where
$300.4 million. Yes.
Spending in 4 years.
Expenditure, of course, on blog advertising. Yes, very good in 4 years.
Whereas expenditure on podcast advertising will have grown at an annual compound rate of 154.4% to $327 million.
So 154.4.
In 3%.
Yes, the annual compound growth rate of this is podcast advertising.
So the bottom line is that
Yeah.
user-generated media will be our new advertising platform, whether we like it or not.
That's right. Simon assured us that this form of advertising more or less.
And that's it. Well, okay,
Yeah.
now let's see. We have some phrases. Okay, we want to make some useful phrases. Okay. Well, the first one, let's match them. Number one, could you visualize? Could you fill us in on the most relevant information from the seminar? So, what do you think about this? Of course, you can listen. If you want, you can listen, but it makes
Oh,
sense.
yeah.
Of course, you can listen again. Okay.
Yeah.
Just, about the first one, let me explain this and then I will play the audio again. So, fill someone in. Fill someone in means give them important information, important updates. So, if you fill someone in, so as you can see, fill us in. It means you give some important information or data, or for example, if I want to give you the best synonym, update someone. Update us, for example. Okay, let's see. Let's play it again. Yeah.
That means the very important information.
Yeah, of course. When you update someone, okay, so we have fill someone in on something. It can be on data, on, for example, here we have on the most relevant information. So whatever means update them, means to give important information or important update or details.
Yeah.
Or updates. Okay, now let's listen again and try to match these phrases.
Guarantees we reach our target audience.
Beginning.
Can you give us the
Unit 12. 12.1.
Could you fill us in on the most relevant information from the seminar?
Sure, it was extremely informative and basically it gave us an overview of figures regarding advertising via blogs and podcasts.
Interesting. What did you find out?
Well, in general, traditional forms of advertising to our 18 to 30s market are becoming less effective. They're saying that the way ahead is to advertise where our target audience are hanging out, which is on blogs and podcasts.
Okay, so what are the facts and figures?
Apparently, a recent study shows a huge increase in advertising investment via these media just in the last year. In fact, spending went up to $20.4 million.
What's that in terms of growth?
It's 198.4% in 1 year, which is pretty incredible.
That sounds very promising.
Yes. One of the presenters, Simon Darby, said companies were investing fast and that we should take this opportunity before our competitors do.
Okay. How do these figures compare within the different user-generated media?
User-generated media, meaning...
I mean things like blogs, podcasts, RSS feeds.
Oh, okay. Thanks.
Yes, Simon claimed that last year blog advertising accounted for 81.4% of collective spending on user-generated media, but roughly speaking, by 2025, it'll only comprise 39.7%.
So how should we interpret this drop?
Well, supposedly, podcast advertising will be the front runner over the next 4 years, overtaking spending on blog ads.
Can we look at the figures?
Yes, I have them here on this graph. According to a recent survey, total projected expenditure on blog advertising will reach $300.4 million in 4 years, whereas expenditure on podcast advertising will have grown at an annual compound rate of 154.4% to $327 million.
So the bottom line is that user-generated media will be our new advertising platform, whether we like it or not.
That's right. Simon assured us that this form of advertising more or less guarantees we reach our target audience.
Can you give us the lowdown on the types of companies advertising through these media?
Sure. The overriding trend is for technology, car and media brands to use this form of advertising. I've got examples of some of these companies here.
Well, okay, so let's see some of them. Maybe we can match some of them. The second one, roughly.
Yeah, I didn't get it.
Roughly speaking,
Yeah,
yes,
speaking by
of course.
supply.
Yeah, actually, it's commonly used, especially in spoken language. We use it roughly speaking, like approximate, generally,
Yeah.
approximately,
Mm.
yes, and apparently, apparently.
Yeah, I didn't get. One of them I didn't get.
It's okay. So I think we should
Yeah.
skip this part. So apparently, study shows
Yeah.
apparently is really good actually. And when it's very common, just let me explain this. It's formal, informal. When you are reporting something you've heard,
Mm.
you can use it. So if you
Mm.
heard something and you want to report it, okay? So because you are not 100% sure that it's true, you say apparently, seems to be
Mm.
true. Seems to be true. The
Ah,
meaning of it apparently seems to be true. So you've heard
yeah.
something, you want to report it, but you are not 100% sure. It's really good. Okay. Well, let's skip this part because I want to talk about the meaning of these phrases and, of course, the most commonly used synonyms. So the next session, we will discuss them
Yeah.
again. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Let's skip this part
Yeah.
now and have a great working day and see you the
Yeah.
next time.
Yeah. Thank you. See
You're
you all later.
welcome. Of course. See you. Goodbye.
Goodbye.